Good morning. I wanted to come on here. I wanted to do this before Christmas, but I didn't want to ruin anybody's Christmas with sadness or anything like that. As you may have seen, or you may not have seen, I did post a little bit of information about my circumstance with my daughter. I believe before Christmas or around Christmas. But when you just type a post, you can't give very good details about the circumstance you're going through because there's limited space on there. So it's difficult for me to talk about, but I got some negative feedback about my post, and you're going to get that on here. I get that. No, I didn't post my freaking Cash App trying to pull a scam like some individuals on here do. I get where people's coming from when they saw that I posted my Cash App. I get it all day long when I'm in a live and I'm just trying to support people to help them grow on here. And a few minutes later, they'll let me bless you with some money on your Cash App. They're just trying to scam. I get it. I'm not no fool. I was born at night, but not last night. Anyway, my daughter, she was 13 years old. She was residing with my mother, my own biological mother, and my brother. She was in their care. In April of this year, she suffered something unmeasurable. Can you talk right this morning? No individual, especially a child, should ever go through from the hands of any other individual or individuals. I don't know how long the abuse was going on. She was abused by my brother, according to my daughter, and I believe my daughter. She was 13 when this happened. She went and reported it to her grandmother, and my daughter said that my mother and my brother, which is her uncle, held her down, placed a rope around her neck, and hung her. I get a call while I'm living in Montana informing me the worst news any parent could ever hear over a telephone, that my daughter was on life support. They were yelping and crying, and I couldn't even make out what they were saying. After I got the facts later on, it was all for a show. They were playing hero. They pretended that they found her hanging. Only thing in my mind was, why would my daughter hang herself? Was it because I failed her as a father? I had all these crazy thoughts going through my head. They life flighted her to Tulsa, Oklahoma in a helicopter. She died in the air. She was placed on life support for 3 days. When she came off life support, this is when she revealed what had actually happened to her. She is currently in a girls' shelter by the state of Oklahoma because I, at the time, did not reside here in Oklahoma. I moved back to Oklahoma. I never had any indication that my mother and my brother were these type of people. If I had, I never would have left her in their care, especially with him being a sexual predator as he is. People say, they sent me all kinds of nasty messages saying I'm a terrible father. Anything you say to me about that, I agree with you. I failed her as a father by leaving her there. I thought she was in good care. So anything you say negative to me is not nothing I have not already said to myself. I beat myself up every day over this. This is not about me, this video. To make matters worse, since I was living in Montana, her biological mother, my daughter, remarried, which is fine with me. Everybody moves on. But she remarried she knew he was a known gentleman, but was convicted of sexual assault on a teenager, same age as my daughter. He's a convicted sex offender. So she was not allowed to go there, and I wouldn't allow her to remain there anyway. That is why she is a children's shelter. Because of that, because I just recently moved back to Oklahoma. When I got here, I was without a vehicle. I'd walk sometimes 10 miles a day looking for a job. Finally found a job. I'm saving to get into a house. I don't have all the funds yet, but I need help getting a deposit and the first month's rent. I have 60 days, I was told last week from family court, to show the state of Oklahoma that I have a house and I can have full custody of my daughter again. I do not want to fail my daughter. That's why I'm reaching out to you all. I have reached out to other organizations. Nothing against women when I say this, but I was told directly from one organization if I was a female, they could help me. I don't know what the difference is. I'm a parent. They should be able to help me. So I'm coming on here, reaching out to my social media friends. I will include my Cash App. Any amount is a start. It will not be used, on my needs. I don't need people to support my needs besides helping us get into a house. I don't drink. I don't use drugs. I'm not perfect. But your money wouldn't be used for that, whatever you sent. I'll even send you a receipt what it's going towards. If you can find it in your heart and you have finding your finances, I'll enclose my Cash App number on the bottom down here, and you can decide what you want to do with it. Most importantly, continue to pray for my daughter. She does have a little bit of brain damage. She's recovering slowly but surely. She calls me and wants to come home, and I want her home. Please don't help me, to keep me from losing my daughter. Everybody's done this to her, but she's trusted, and then her own mother gave her up over a sex offender. I don't understand that. So if you can find in your heart to share this out, maybe it'll reach the right people where they can donate if you can't donate. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you for taking the time. I just wanted to make a video after Christmas, so I wouldn't sound depressing on y'all's Christmas. Thank you, and God bless you. And thank you for all the support you have shown me on here. Y'all have a great weekend.